So this is a message for the MPC community called perfection. So let's talk about your music for a split second, maybe a minute or two. If you haven't finished that beat yet, it's probably not going to be perfected. You should just let it go. Songwriters, if you haven't finished that song yet, you need to get it to a place to where you love it, and then you need to let it go. Music producers, if you haven't released that video yet, you need to let it go. You need to understand that you are chasing this place called perfection, and you will never, ever arrive to it. And it doesn't matter who you are, if you make music or not, everyone can relate to this video because perfection is a false place. Let me tell you a story. The other day, I was sitting in here and I was making a video. When I started to edit the video, I noticed that my video wasn't perfect. I noticed there was something wrong. The sound was off. I had some technical issues. So I had two choices in that moment, MPC community. I could have either stopped everything that I was doing, stopped the edit, and re-recorded the video, or I could have just said, you know what? This video isn't perfect, but the value is still there. Everything that I was saying in the moment was still there and still present. So what did I do? I put the song out. And I wrote this down yesterday because I wanted to speak to you. By the way, it wasn't a song, it was a video. I wrote this down the other day, and I wanted to read this back to you. Okay? For the MPC community, you need to post that video. For the MPC community, you want to share your music, right? What's the point in keeping songs on hard drives? What's the point in keeping videos on terabytes of hard drives? What's the point in being an artist if we're not going to share our art with the world? The problem is you're looking for the perfect time to share your music. The problem is you're looking for the perfect way to end this song. And you have to understand, as an artist, there is no perfection. It doesn't exist. There is no perfect Mona Lisa smile. There is no perfect starry night. There isn't. Now, maybe you could say something like classical music, Mozart, perfection. Stravinsky, the Firebird Suite, Tchaikovsky, perfection. Perhaps you could say that. Perhaps you could say Michael Jackson, perfect, human nature, perfection. But wait a second. Michael Jackson did not use auto-tune. There's this interview somewhere of will.i.am saying, oh, I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect, so I use auto-tune. You know, I think there's a time and a place for auto-tune. I think there's a time and a place to have that robot digitized sound, and it can be a funky flavor for your music. But to think that, oh, I need auto-tune on every one of my songs, that's synthetic. It's fake. Stop quantizing every drum kit that you bring to your MPC. Just stop it. Stop it. You don't need to quantize everything. You really don't. You think you do, but you don't. You don't. That quantization is just a perfection. That's just a robot fixing everything for you. Stop thinking about that. Stop thinking like that. Let me read a little bit more of this passage that I wrote down. Perfection is a false place. It does not exist. Nothing is perfect. There is no perfect woman. There is no perfect man. No matter who you imagine, you'll never find her or him. I know you think that she's out there, but there's no perfect time to have a baby, ladies, gentlemen. There's no perfect time to drop that song. It's just an illusion. Time is just an illusion, and you need to stop chasing perfection. Okay? I've already told you about the other day how I was making a video, a rant, which was all about how Logic Pro is nowhere near as good as the MPC OS. I've already made that video, and once again, I almost didn't upload that video because it wasn't perfect. There are many of you out there watching this video right now who wouldn't have uploaded that video because it wasn't perfect. And you know what? You wouldn't have had a video. You wouldn't have uploaded that song because it wasn't perfect. You wouldn't have had a song. Now, yes, get the song to as close to perfection as you can, but you need to understand that the perfect song does not exist. Get the art piece as close as you can get it, but you need to understand the perfect art piece does not exist. Get the video as close as you can get it, but you have to understand a perfect YouTube video does not exist. And sometimes the authenticity and the passion within the moment is far more important than if it's perfect or not. You know, if the lights are right, if the aperture and the fade in the background is good enough to Scorsese. Was Goodfellas perfect? No, it was not. Because he throws racist slurs in his movies all the time. So it's not perfect to me. Of course, it's all subjective. What is perfect to you? Goodfellas is one of the greatest movies of all time. Don't get it twisted, even though there is some racism inside of it. I still like it. It's not perfect, but it's great. Okay? Now, I was talking about how Logic Pro could never give me that perfection that I was seeking as a music producer, and how Akai Pro got me closer to perfection as a music producer. And I must say, it's a video that has poor sound because I uploaded a video with a microphone that was not connected properly to my camera, in which I still uploaded it because I thought the video was good enough and I was not chasing perfection. But because I uploaded this video, I managed to just continue a conversation that needed to be had. For one, the value is still there. And for two, as my journey as a filmmaker, as a quote unquote YouTuber, perfection was not what was most important in that moment. If you are a singer-songwriter, what's most important to you? Releasing songs, not chasing perfection. What am I trying to say? If you are a music producer, regardless if you produce for Akai Pro, Ableton, or Logic Pro, anything, whatever you use, you need to start sharing your art, and the world is waiting for you to stop chasing perfection. Because if you are constantly chasing perfection, you will never get anywhere. And that's the video for the day. This was for the MPC community because I want to challenge you all not only to release your music, not only to release your compositions and your beats and your music productions, but also to create videos about it. Because if I'm putting this video out there right now and you're watching this, maybe you're gonna learn something for this, but maybe there's something you can put out for someone else out there and they're gonna learn something. And when you stop chasing that perfection, you start connecting with people and things and places and, you know, stop shooting and edit. Also known as stop consuming and create. And that's all I got to say about that. If you want more motivation as a music producer, if you want more motivation as a human being, subscribe and follow me on my journey because I'll be posting a lot of content, a lot. And majority of it is based on the Music Production Center, the MIDI Production Center, the MPC X Special Edition, waiting on the MPC Live 3. We talk a lot about MPC here, and we're going to continue to do that. I will continue to share workflow and tips and tricks and tutorials. We will continue to review hardware. We will continue to review expansion packs and presets and plugins. And, you know, eventually we're going to be making more music here. But before I make more music, I want to make sure I'm teaching you not only how to make music, but how to let go of that perfection. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. If you have any questions about the MPC at all, please let me know. And I will do my best to make a tutorial or a video for that. Thank you so much. I really love you. Thank you for all the support. Also, last thing I'll say is all the comments in my comment section, please keep them coming, even if it is a negative comment to which you think I'm going to be offended by. I have very tough skin. I'm a rock star. It's kind of hard to offend me. So don't think that it's going to offend me. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's get it right. Let's search for perfection. No, let's not. Cheers.